Okay, so last night I watched The Town, with Ben Affleck in it. This movie is so stupid. From scene one, we can tell that they took this seriously. It's not like Batman and Robin or Batman Forever, where from scene one you can tell this is a dumb fun action movie. Sit back and don't think. This plays it like an epic drama with really deep characters like Lethal Weapon, and it's a dumb action movie. It's so stupid. The plot is boring. The dialogue depends way too much on profanity. Ben Affleck is a good actor. He did good in the director's cut of Daredevil. I say that because I don't see it as the director's cut and the theatrical cut. I see it as the movie and the producer's cut that somehow sneaked its way into theaters. That's just... wow, was the original cut bad. It's just dumb. It's a stupid movie with stupid characters with obviously thrown on accents and just saying profanity every other sentence. It's just bad. It's not good. It's a terrible movie. I did not watch all of this movie. I watched half of it, and I dropped out because it was killing me to watch more of this crappy dialogue, dumb characters with backstories just thrown on them, and stuff like that. The characters are obviously... This movie was written, as I know, it was written by Ben Affleck. I'm not really sure. And he makes himself out to be like this really good guy. But you can't do that. He's a bank robber. He kills people. He can't be a really good guy, or else he wouldn't be in this business. It's just a giant plot hole the size of Texas. It's just a really bad movie that no one should be forced to watch. I hate it. It goes up there with Jaws 3, being an Indiana Jones fan, kind of Indiana Jones 4, although I enjoyed Indiana Jones 4. It wasn't good, I just enjoyed it a lot. Terminator Salvation, and stuff like that. This is a terrible movie. No one should ever watch this. It's just so bad. Everyone's movie. Every single actor. Every single one throws on a fake Boston, Irish, New Yorker accent. It's so thrown on, it's so tacked on, it's so fake. It's terrible. It's a terrible movie. The plot is idiotic. These are bank robbers. We should not care about them. The thing... Oh, and just happened to say, Ben Affleck just happened to meet the main girl at a laundromat. And he's a bank robber. And he's in love with a pretty girl, and he's trying not to be bad. Doesn't that sound familiar to anyone? Doesn't that sound like one of my favorite movies that I've talked about a lot on this channel? He met her at a laundromat. That's a ripoff. That's a direct ripoff of Dr. Horrible. And it is. It is a direct ripoff of Dr. Horrible, but there's many of them, and the acting is bad, and it's bank robbers, not supervillains. And that's what made Dr. Horrible fun. It was supervillains. It was a comic book world. Clearly, Ben Affleck cannot write or direct. This is a terrible movie. No one should ever watch this. If your life depends on it, if you would either go to prison or watch this movie, I would go to prison, man. It's such a bad movie. I hate it. I'm glad I dropped out of it. It's way too long, too. It's like 2 hours long. This should have been 90 minutes at best, maybe 85. This is a terrible movie. It drags everything on, and on, and on, and on, and on. It's bad. It's just such a terrible film. And that's all I have to say about The Town.